kitchen table setup because it seems that's the only place I can record videos is a kitchen table. My girlfriend is dancing while she's playing Dress to Impress. Anyway, today's video is going to be a simple one. I'm just going to tell you about 7 free Roblox Studio plugins that can really enhance your game, save you a lot of time, and they're free, so who doesn't like free stuff? Anyway, let's get into today's tutorial. I think. Video? I don't know, this isn't a tutorial, I'm not used to this. The first one. Celestial Body Dragger, where you can just say, hey sun, you're over here now. You can also do the same to the moon if you'd like. There we go, moon dragging. This saves you a lot of time because who wants to sit here and crank sliders like a Neanderthal? Oh man, I sure hope I can get the perfect lighting. Said nobody ever. When you could just drag the sun, life becomes a lot easier. Anyway, on to plugin number 2. Plugin number 2 helps you insert people's characters into your game. And it's just literally just called load character. So say you want to spawn a handsome man. Also, let me turn off the Celestial Body Dragger. Okay, I can just press spawn, R6, and now we have a handsome man floating in the sky. Because that's really what all you need for a good Roblox game, I'm not gonna lie. That's basically all that plugin does. But it's pretty handy, right? It's also free, so don't yell at me. On to plugin number 3. Now, I think my first tutorial ever was a rain tutorial. But what if you're like, man, coding stinks. I really don't want to program rain. Well, lucky for you, there's a plugin for that. And it's literally just called Rain Editor, or Rain Plugin. It'll be in the description, because I'm just going to put all of them there. And what it lets you do is just, it's raining now. And you can control all the settings, change how intense it is, you can change the light emission, you can change how fast it is. Well, say I was running really fast like the Flash, I could just, or you can be Dio and stop time, kind of. I don't know. You could change, I hear TV in background. But yeah, you could change basically all the rain settings without having to do all the rain programming. I still recommend you learn rain programming because this thing will drive me out of business if nobody watches my rain tutorials. But yeah, it's there and it's free, so feel free to download that. So this here is a pine tree. Now, if I wanted to make a forest, it'd be kind of hard to like make a forest. You know, I'd have to drag all these trees and give them scale and rotation to make them unique. Or I could use a plugin for that. So I think the fourth plugin is Brush Tool. So if you enable Brush Tool, you'll see, click the start. You could just boop, and we can just add this tree to our little roster thing. So if we go in here, we can press on the tree, and you'll see add tree to brushes. You add it, and now if you go to activate brush, you can just spawn a ton of these trees immediately. You can change the radius, you can change the spacing, you can have the world's densest forest if you want it. I don't know why anybody would want this, but it actually looks kind of realistic other than the fact that the computer is trying to turn into like a super jet engine. You could also change the rotation and the scale, so we could do random rotation, we could do scale and do random, and we'll just leave it like this. So you'll see different size trees, different rotations, everything. It's a very useful little plugin. Just don't put that many trees because it's not very smart. This is better amount of trees, but this is a bad tree. Like look, you can see the tree disappear. I don't know why it's doing that. Anyway, on to plugin number 5. Plugin number 5 is called Gap Fill. So like, you see this thing right here? How would I even fill this? Like, what if I wanted to put a perfect triangle there? No, we're not using a wedge. There's a plugin for that. So if we go into our plugins, which I have way too many of, you'll see GM Tools and you'll see Gap Fill. Or just Gap Fill depending on what you have installed. I can click here and here. That's not how you do that. Click here and here. And I just filled in this gap. Tool Grip Editor. So say you had a tool like this flashlight. Well, if you go and hold the flashlight, so if I go into the game and I step on this, I assume it's going to get put in my backpack. Where it be? Oh, it's all the way over there. Hold on. Get over here. Yeah, so I get it. And this is how I'm holding it. But what if I wanted to hold it some kind of other way? Well, using Tool Grip Editor, you can do that. So if I just click on the plugin, you'll see this little guy pops up and he's holding our flashlight. So we can use T to move it with increments. I like to do it at 0 increments. You can use Z to switch from rotation to position. So say I wanted the guy to hold it like a Neanderthal. Now that I've done that, I can press the plugin again, and if I put this tool by the spawn and pick it up again, you'll see that I'm now holding it the way that it was positioned. That little goofy guy, I cannot speak, but I'm holding it the way that I wanted to hold it. Yes, this is terrible. I wanted this. So yeah, today's video wasn't exactly a tutorial, nor was it very long, but these are 7 pretty handy plugins, not tutorials. 7 handy free plugins that can enhance your Roblox Studio workflow drastically, in my opinion. So feel free to download all of them. They're free. Literally feel free. They're free. So yeah, you have a wonderful day. I'm gonna go back to my kitchen setup grind, playing various terrible video games like Overwatch 2 because I don't like myself, I guess. You guys brush your teeth. Alright, I'll see you soon. Sorry about the terrible mic quality. I'm literally in a kitchen. Bye-bye.